Hello, various humans I am acquainted with over the world. This is Alex here again with the game. Today I'm going to be playing the RUSE campaign, hopefully to completion. I have a campaign with Wargamer on. I want to see how far I can get with it. So, we will go with that. And for all those who will be viewing this on YouTube eventually, I am currently streaming this on Twitch. So, say hello.
The nest? Over.
Prometheus, identity still unknown.
Prometheus unknown. Over.
The Germans have moved Admiral Canaris. He's no longer at Flossenberg camp. He's been taken to Colditz Castle.
Canaris moved. Taken to Colditz Castle. Over.
I bribed my way in. I may have been compromised.
Could you repeat that? Over.
I said,
Nightingale? Nightingale? Nightingale!
Why the hell are we cooling our heels here? I figured it was Sheridan running the show. We'd be in Berlin kissing the Frauleins by now.
Because the general said so. You don't go second-guessing 3 stars. What do you want?
Give me 4. Yeah, but why here? I thought we were gonna go meet the Ruskies at the L.
Ah, rumor says there's a VIP we gotta get out of the Nazi jail. Top price figured if they want it done right and done fast. Sheridan. You wanna draw 4?
Show me the ace. Come on, I got an ace. Give me 4.
Show me a goddamn ace!
At ease. The rest of the army will move without us. We have a side mission. Penetrate the German lines at Leipzig and secure Colditz Castle yesterday.
Speed is of the utmost importance. We cannot give her interrogators time to take certain measures. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Hey, Kowalski. I bet you didn't even have a face card.
Ah, hell, General.
I appreciate you doing this, Joe. We know she's here. Colditz Castle. Right across the other side of the city.
It's too bad for Leipzig. We don't have time to go around.
Indeed. The clock's our worst enemy now. Are you sure you can do this?
I got as much reason as you to find out who's behind this.
Yeah.
Let's roll.
Ah, graphical errors. The lifeblood of many games. Also, I apologize for those of you invested in Blitzkrieg 2. This will provide some spoilers. So, the people we just saw there were Colonel Joe, or 3-star General Joe Sheridan, and his British friend, whose name I have forgotten. But they are our main characters.
The troops are waiting for your orders, Joe.
So, here we are with the task force and evidence that I have no idea how to play this game. Trying the right click instead of left click.
Straight ahead.
Yes, yes, yes. So, we have American heavy tanks. Ooh, super heavy. Well, not super hairy, but special heavy tanks. Super Pershings. Very strong. And will very likely tear into these Panzer IVs. But we will get to them momentarily. Yes, yes. Our green friends are allies.
Pershings are
Oh,
waiting for
Lord.
General, you'll have to clear the south bank of the river for the light divisions.
We need to get here quick. If the graphical errors get too egregious, I may end up rehosting the game, or restarting the game, but hopefully things won't come to that. Seems like our German. Okay. Seems like our German friends are coming down the river with something we cannot see yet. Well, as long as they aren't mice, we will be fine.
Are on loan. The High Command is going to want them back. All of them.
Yeah. Panzer IVs.
Clear the southern side of the bridge for the light infantry.
Light infantry.
Sir, the field artillery battalion is opening fire.
And American artillery. They are not firing fireflies, contrary to what it looks like. Those are very heavy rounds. And that is Pack 40. Not a very pretty thing to fight against, but the light tanks are providing us with some color. Sure. Well, I suppose this gives me another reason to rehost. I'll be back momentarily. Well, here's hoping that cleared up some of the technical difficulties I have here.
They're counterattacking. Take care of them.
Next task is to destroy the Clausewitz Panzer... Kampfgruppe. This should be done with very little difficulty.
Sir, reporting enemy unit has been destroyed. Enemy engaged.
Allied paratroopers incoming, General.
And yeah, basically, spoilers. Germany loses the war. Here we are, battling for the city of Leipzig, which I believe
Our agent in Colditz is the only one that knows what's
is on the Elbe or very close to the Elbe,
going on. Well done. Rush Colditz Castle. We'll take care of the rest.
which is a city in the center of which is basically in the center of the Reich. So, sorry everybody. If you are rooting for Germany to win, bad choice for a wide variety of reasons. Never mind, more time. Oh. Working our hardest to close in upon Colditz now, and hopefully not going to be getting rid of our tanks. While we don't care about what the top brass says, don't tell them that, by the way. They're very touchy about some things. But we are very close to knocking out Germany. It has no logical sense. However, I don't much care right now. Looks like there's some more super... Oh, never mind, the city's about to be bombed. Yeah. You can't see the bombs because of the graphical error right now, but this city's about to... Yep. Alright. So, we now have to close in upon the palace. By palace, I'm being very, very exaggerative here. As you can see, it is a city with a... that I might actually call a palace. A very, very nicely rendered palace for 2010? I honestly don't remember when this game initially came out. It was close to that time. I remember having it before Skyrim 1 came out. Skyrim 1? What am I talking about? Before Skyrim came out. And I remember that being a long time ago. 2011. But unfortunately, I remember a few things about this battle. I think these are tigers.
There's the castle.
Sir, we have reports of an enemy battalion of heavy tanks.
Find them and destroy them. They're going to try to relieve Colditz.
And relieve Colditz by taking us... Oh, here are the bombs. See?
Sir, heavy
I think
tanks
those are god, I forgot what the load the American was. Let's just say 500 kilograms? Yeah, we should be able to knock out the Tiger fairly quickly, but the main concern is the King Tiger. I think we can go one on. No! King Tiger is much better. So I'm actually going to. Yeah. Retreat and advance these two forward. You don't want to lose any objectives. Mainly because it's nice and pretty.
Sir, fighter bombers incoming.
Not to lose them, but we have the vast majority of the American army. Oh. Well, that was.
We lost one of the super Pershing.
Yeah.
But this is war, not rugby.
It's a very interesting comparison considering I believe hearing that injuries in rugby can be quite frequent and terrible. Well, not frequent, but rugby injuries are no joke. It's basically, from what I understand, forgive me here if I'm wrong, but it's a less protected form of American football. And that is the destruction of the German army. We have won the war. There's totally nothing else. This is the end of the game.
Prometheus's identity. That bastard cost us a lot of good men.
Ah, Prometheus. Always an interesting name to give somebody. The figure that has stolen fire from the gods. Well, this is the prologue, Colditz Castle. Let's continue on to what lies next.
Good God. Angie. What happened?
Andrew, I was afraid the next friendly face I saw would have wings and a harp. Who's the fellow with all the stars?
Joe Sheridan, U.S. Army.
Very pleased to meet you, General. But I've bad news, Andrew. They killed Canaris.
Damn.
I spoke with him first, but he was in bad shape. I couldn't get Prometheus's identity, but I do know where he is.
Where?
Torgau. Prometheus has some sort of unfinished business there.
I don't give a damn where he is. I'll follow him to hell if I have to. A lot of boys went home in pine boxes, all because of Prometheus. Ever since way back in Tunisia and Kasserine.
And here is our main opponent, General von Richter.
Yeah, General von Richter. We have a message from Field Marshal Hummel. He greatly appreciates your part in the offensive and wishes to promote you to Corps Command. Congratulations, Mynheer.
What for? We had all the details of their strength and positions. A child could have done it.
The Field Marshal's intelligence services were quite accurate.
Not Rommel's spies. Canaris's. That source he called Prometheus won the battle. Not I.
Get the wounded out of the sun and check the dead. There's NRs for water and ammo. Who are you?
Colonel Campbell, Military Intelligence, War Office. Who are you?
Major Sheridan. Joe Sheridan.
I thought Colonel Hodge was the senior ranking officer.
Haven't seen him in 6 hours, sir. Have found pieces of his Jeep, though.
What about Lieutenant Colonel Hanson?
Oh, geez, sir. Let me put it this way. He's going home in a soup can.
Well, gets bumped to you then, Major. I have orders to rally any man with 2 arms, 2 legs, and a gun.
For what purpose, sir?
To hold the line while we're waiting for reinforcements.
What? That's nuts. By tomorrow evening, the entire German army's gonna fall on Kasserine. That's where we need to hold the line.
You don't have to convince me, old boy. But you've only got rifles against Rommel's 21st Panzer Division. I don't see how you're going to get from here to there.
Well, there is a way. Let me show you.
We received a signal from an anti-tank battalion isolated just north of Spiba. More or less here.
I see. And from there, you're only half a day from Kasserine. With a little luck, you can get there before the Germans do.
Exactly. I've been trying to reach headquarters for hours to tell them that, but no luck.
That's bold. Not the shy and retiring type, are you? For what it's worth, I represent headquarters here, and I say we do it. Let's meet up with those gunners. Any unit we can pick up is a blessing.
Something that's really adorable about this game as well is the fact that if you zoom out all the way, you can just see the table. And there are Italian friends. Unlike in multiplayer, here they can actually be terrifying. But they will not remain so for long. Once we get into the mainland, we'll just be fighting the true threat to the world, the German army. But here we're fighting grenadiers.
Sir, there's a lot of enemy infantry ahead.
Fortunately, and we only have GI. So what we want to do is we want to try our best to isolate them one at a time. Or at least begin attacking them at one at a time. Actually, I think if we go here, play chicken with them. Maybe right now. They have bigger range than me. It doesn't look like it.
4 against 2 should be easy enough, Major?
You can never tell, good friend. Who needs to retreat? Come on. We cannot afford to lose any units here. Still have to attack these guys up here.
But the men still have a hard road ahead.
Yep. Yeah.
They reacted quickly.
Alright.
The enemy is massing in front of Spiba.
Basically...
Before they outnumber us.
Yeah. They won't outnumber us. It'll just be equal numbers. And we will lose, because these are Grenadiers, the upgraded version, and they are scary. I'd really hope Allied air support would come and give us a hand over here. But alas not. Who is losing health? We cannot afford to retreat here. We have to destroy these guys now. We need to send these guys back up to the front as well. Now that the vast majority of them are dead, we can afford to advance, and we got another one of them, and it looks like we can grab the last Grenadier now.
Excellent. Spiba isn't far now.
It is not. However, neither are our men's lives from the graves. We want to hopefully let these guys regen for a second. It looks like up to 5. There we go. So grab these guys and move them here. And what is Colonel Sheridan's plan now? The Lieutenant. I can't remember.
Where's the anti-tank force? What's going on?
Major, 2 enemy tanks approaching.
Armor? Good Lord, Sheridan, they'll cut us to pieces.
And
Sir, the anti-tank regiment has just made contact. They're engaging the enemy armor.
Deus Ex map.
Lucky. That was a close one.
Just like I said.
Don't count your chickens yet, Major. It's about to get interesting.
What is it now?
A battle group of the 21st Panzer Division beat us to Spetla, and the rest of the division will be following shortly.
As far as we know, it has both infantry and armor components. You see, the large markers indicate armor, the smaller ones are infantry.
Got it.
The 1st Armored's advance guard will be approaching our left flank.
They'll slow the 21st Panzer while we get to Kasserine.
Major, the
Oh, wow.
anti-tank regiment has placed itself under your command.
They gave us reinforcements. Thankfully, we don't need them. But yeah, we're going to need every single unit we can get out of this.
The AT guns must stay at a safe distance from their target, Major, although they're exposed to return fire. Look out, Major. More enemy armor inbound.
Oh, well. Let's send these guys to attack here.
Commander, you have your orders. Destroy target. Commander, destroy.
Come on, die. We're on a schedule here. The 21st Panzer Division is advancing upon us.
Reporting enemy.
Panzer III.
The remaining tank has taken cover behind the building, sir.
Not
Move
the
your AT guns forward, Major, if you want to get a good angle on that armor.
Panzer III is not the most terrifying of tank. However, a tank will still
Remember,
tear infantry.
Only the AT guns can take out the tanks, and the best thing against the enemy infantry is our own.
Are you done? Are you done, Campbell? Okay. Yeah. The tanks are... I completely lost my train of thought. Thanks a lot, Campbell. Thanks a lot. Just terrible today. However, we need to advance these guys through this column of German soldier to relieve, or not suppose I mean relieve, but join up with Stark Force, which I believe were both members of the 1st Division? Maybe 1st Armored? I can't recall.
So far, so good, Major, but the clock is ticking. We have to clear Spitler in order to reach Kasserine.
Here comes the 1st Armored.
They'll buy us some time to reach Kasserine, Major. Don't waste it.
So they're sending stewards against what's up here.
Damn. They've occupied the town. The anti-tank guns will have a hard time getting an angle on that armor.
Blue triangles. No, you go here. You want to stick out of the range of their tank, because that would be bad for us. There we are. And another fire, knocked him out, so we're safe to go. And just a little bit of an advance, and we'll destroy the remnants of the German. Yeah, we want to move you back. Have them all attack at the same time, because we cannot afford any casualties right now. And these guys will absorb them for us. It's fine to have a unit retreat. They'll survive. We'll advance here to Spitla.
Kasserine before the entire 21st falls on our heads.
That's not gonna take that long to get over here. And how fast can the 21st Panzer really break out? Fairly fast. Looks like they have primarily Panzer IIIs, but they're destroying our columns. This is a terrible event in American military history. Oh!
The 1st Armored can't hold out, Major. We must get to Kasserine before the Germans break through their lines.
There are still a few tanks in the way, sir.
Less than 3 minutes. I don't like that. We're gonna need the hole up here. And, basically take advantage of, well, just range. Unfortunately, I made a bit of a mistake here.
Very good. The road to Kasserine is wide open. Let's hurry.
I wouldn't say wide open, considering conflict with Gerhardt. Now, Combat Command B is being steadily destroyed.
Unit reports damage, sir. Reporting. Unit lead.
Yeah, this is not looking pretty.
Enemy unit destroyed.
We'll wait for this Grenadier to advance upon our positions and we'll kill him quite handily.
Unit reports damage, sir.
However, for my YouTube audience, I'm going to have to cut the video here and leave this shocking conclusion to the battle of whatever the hell we're in for another time. I hope you all enjoyed, and I shall see you next time.